Christ. Amen. I always like to start with a story, so here goes. It's about this guy that was touring the area in the Alligator Alley and then got into a side road. He wanted to tour the real Everglades until he found out that he had a flat tire. And he was looking around on this side road, there was nobody. And it was getting dark. And he tries his cell phone, no bars, no signal. And he said, okay, I'll just change the tire myself. Went to the trunk, got the spare tire, looked for the jack. There was no jack. Nothing to lift the car with. So he said, what can I do? He tried his cell phone again, didn't have anything. No signal at all. So he started walking very fearful until he saw far away this little house that has a light on. And he said, okay, I'm going to go there and ask them to lend me their jack. For sure they would have a car or a truck, so they will have a jack. And I will go and ask them. And as he was walking there, he says, they don't know me. They probably will not allow me to borrow their jack. I said, no, I will tell them that I just got stranded on the road. And then he kept thinking, no, they probably will not even open the door to a stranger, but I will assure them that I will return their jack, that it's all safe. And he thought, no, they are not going to let me use their jack. But I will please, I need the jack, otherwise I'm going to spend the whole night here until I see another car. I haven't seen any. But he said again, no. To his mind says, no, they're not going to give me anything. So he got to the door of the house, knocked on the door, and very nice lady opened the door and said, yes, how can I help you? And he said, I don't need your jack, you can keep it. In our mind, there are a lot of thoughts that goes on, and this is the constant dialogue that we have. Some may acknowledge, some may not, but we have this little voice always talking to us, always talking to us, and that is where it comes from, where we have sometimes a little angel talking on one shoulder, and then a little devil talking on the other shoulder. But those are the inner voices that we have, like this guy looking for a jack. But the idea is how important it is to realize that we are both the good and the bad, and those two voices come from inside of our head. And because of that, Jesus said to the disciples that, and to the Jews that believed in him, something very important in John 8. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. But the thing is that in this day and age, you will know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Because the more you speak the truth, so many people will find odd what you say if you are not reflecting what everybody else is saying. So the truth shall make you odd in terms of the things that you do. Sometimes we even do not say it out loud because we keep it as the inside voice, because people will think that we are odd. Think about it. Just having the worship service out here, that's odd. But it's kind of sharing with the community that we always see those people walking by, jogging in the morning when we're having the service. We bring the service to them. They may not acknowledge, but they can hear what we're doing inside, and hopefully they will feel invited to go in. And the idea of having this truth in Jesus Christ, we have a little twist in this gospel, because we hear, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. But on the other hand, the idea is the truth in the Gospel of John's language means Jesus Christ. So what Jesus is saying, you will know Jesus Christ. and Jesus Christ will make you free. That is the essence of this communication Jesus was giving to the disciples and to the Jews that believed in him. Because obviously they didn't get what freedom means. And we yearn to be free, but we are often enough and again constrained by those things that we ought to do, the things that people expect us to do. And the freedom of the gospel is asking us to be free from sin. If we are slave to sin, then we are not free. And even though we may look free, we are not free. I remember, and you probably remember, the many times being a teenager that you wanted to be free and be on your own and provide for yourself, just to find out that freedom requires a lot of other things. And that's where the expression that I heard is very accurate. Boomerang kids. You throw them to the world. The idea is freedom always is getting apart from sin, and that freedom sometimes takes us into the things that we do not want to do. So in this gospel, knowing Jesus can give us an ultimate freedom. And interestingly enough, today, as we are looking at this text, we are celebrating Reformation. And means that at one time, Augustinian monk by the name of Martin Luther in 1517 nailed 95 Theses on the castle door, proclaiming the truth to the Pope. And that created what is called the Reformation. And he was expressing the truth, but a lot of wars started right after he expressed the truth that he saw in the gospel, the truth of Jesus Christ in the gospel. So as we celebrate Reformation, and with the red and ceremonial colors, as we celebrate the Reformation, we want that Reformation not just in the institution, we want the Reformation in the church. A church, we say, Semper Reformanda, a church that keeps being reformed and reformed. Reformation that covers not just the institutions and the church, it also covers ourselves. We want to be reformed to be closer to Jesus Christ. To know Jesus Christ is not a one and for all thing. We know Jesus, and well, we know Jesus, at least here in the Old Testament reading of Jeremiah. We know the Lord, but then we forget. We forget, we keep going, and it seems that we are going in the ways of the world, not the way that Jesus wants us to go. So at this point in Reformation, we are celebrating a freedom, and the freedom is the freedom from sin. That freedom that takes us to a point where when we have that Jesus Christ in our hearts, and we can live the good news. And even though the truth will make us odd, still having Jesus in our hearts will allow us to walk in the way God wants us to walk, knowing Jesus and following Jesus. Amen.
Amen.